Selfishness addendum. So it's August 1st, and I had a conversation with my auntie, and she enlightened me to some information about people spending the COVID emergency money versus paying their rent. Now a lot of evictions are going on. Seed time, harvest time. So you paid so much into yourself that you could not take care of yourself. There's no self-care in paying for what you want versus paying your bills. You pay your rent so you have somewhere to live. You pay for food so you have something to eat. You pay your utilities so you have water to wash, electricity and gas to heat up whatever you need, heated or charged up or to be used. So just looking at this selfishness, I will never forget this. I will never forget this. It was, I guess, I was in college, and one of my friends had come home and brought his son over. And his son, just running like crazy. He just picked him up from the mother. And the boy's coat wouldn't zip up. So, my friend had just had enough money to get back home to try and, see his son or whatever. So immediately we went, at that time Kmart was still up. We immediately went straight to Kmart and got him a coat. And it was just like something that had to be happening. Me and him tight. So it was just like, it's non-negotiable for me. And he's paying money to the mother for care of the child. And her hair and nails are always done. Face always made up. Car to drive, this, that, and the other. And I was just like, wow. I'm so selfish that I don't even take care of my child. And at that point, I just lost all respect for that person. Just lost all respect in terms of respecting this individual as a mother. And it's a lot of people out here who are just so selfish that they don't care about their children, making sure they got clothes. I don't care if it's hand-me-down clothes. Do they have clothes that are decent, that are functional? Like, how you gonna have some pants for your daughter and it won't zip up? Or they too small and your daughter got a shape and they too tight or whatever. It's like, because if you love you should love your child. You should love your child. That's part of caring about yourself, because your children represent you. Your children come out here. Now, if y'all doing work or something like that, it's different. But you just out here regular, and your child look all messed up, hair all over the place or whatnot. That's just not, you don't care. And especially if your hair all done or whatever, it amazes me how mothers can send the child to the father and their hair just looking all crazy. Like didn't even try to do it or anything. Was not even effort to try to get it done. And then it becomes a responsibility of the father to try and get something done with it. It's just crazy. But selfishness versus self-care. If you care about yourself, you take care of what's yours. If that's your child, you take care of it. If that's your car, you take care of it. It amazes me what we do to get attention versus keep attention. Selfishness. I got your attention, but now what I'm gonna do with it when I got it? I look at a song, a beat that I just totally enjoy, but at the same time, the lyrics are toxic to the mindset that one should have. Got everything in my mama name. Can't pay my rent because all my money spent. But that's alright, because I'm still fly. We finna go to the mall. I'm finna buy some Gucci, Prada, unique leather. Come on, baby girl. It's okay, because I stay fly. What are we doing for image? What are we doing for image? And it's all about selfishness. Unless somebody is drawing some attention to some wrongdoing, a lot of times people do not post bad pictures of themselves. And sometimes they don't even realize they're posting bad pictures of themselves because they don't recognize what all they're saying about themselves based on the eyes that are seeing. And y'all ladies who showing every part of your silhouette to your body, what are you selling? Like, for real, what are you selling? What image are you selling? Even if it's not you selling your body, it's like, what are you saying? What are you broadcasting out here? These things to think about. These are things to think about. Sometimes I don't want to understand, even though I do, on a lot of things. And some things I can't understand. I can't understand why it's so important to have so much going on for yourself, but not do things for your kids. But that's a mindset. It's a selfish mindset. You got a car, it's all shiny, but the heat don't work, the AC don't work, the check engine light on, but you pay for the rims. Education don't have to be going to college all the time. I mean, but education, like, what have you learned to better help you live? Self-care. What have you learned to promote you in your field of interest? If you're a teacher, you need to learn the best strategies to teach and different strategies to teach, because every child is not going to receive your method that you got down pat. That one method that you got down pat. You're going to have a few handful of children that need some other type of strategy to help them learn. If you're a mechanic, you better learn this electrical hybrid systems going on in these cars. These, I'm not going to name drop, but these electric cars that are out here, better learn how to work them. Especially with GM, Ford, and all these big companies investing in electric cars. Game change. Not that the gas or diesel engine will ever disappear, but electric motors are definitely coming in strong. And I don't mean just strong with the intensity that they're coming on the market, but these motors are getting stronger and stronger. I saw this one electric car pulling a dump trailer. It was a small dump trailer, but nonetheless, it was a dump trailer. I'm like, whoa, it's a car. This is a car. I said, okay. So, y'all need to figure out where you want to invest your time and money for self-care. Because if you can't take care of yourself, because you're so busy being selfish about the feeding my flesh, the carnal mind, the feeding my sensitivities, I gotta have this, the feeding my emotions, and that's what selfishness does. And sometimes, yes, you need to feed your emotions, but your emotions don't need to rule your life to the point where you cannot live, you cannot care for yourself and those who are around you. And that's the point of all this. I want to cook, but I don't want to clean up behind myself. Selfishness. I want the clothes, but I don't want to put them up. Anyway.